phone on flight mode, isn't it? That's what I do need to do. But anyway, so welcome. You're tuned into the Top Tier Show. This is a podcast show born out of lockdown with the Mandem here, as you can see. Morph here, co-host. We got Fixer, co-host. Hey. We got Ryan as a co-host. I think we should call you RVH though, because that was your name.
I'm happy with RVH, man. Let's do RVH.
RVH in the building. No government name, no nothing. Let's go. We're just going to be chatting absolute whatever, bringing anything to the table. New events. If you've seen it in the post, it's probably real. We don't know. If it's talking about the past, it's things that we've done, so we do know that's facts. And then just anything in between, innit? So that's it. I mean, the first thing, we can start on... Who wants to start, actually? Because we all had topics, and you kind of know mine already because he said this in the group chat.
Go on, why don't you kick it off?
How would you start it? Because I was thinking, what? Yeah, fam. Let's jump straight.
We'll start with a calm one. Also, by the way, I don't want like any shout-outs or anything. Actually, they ain't going to give me a shout-out. I don't even know where I am, innit? But the Magnum wine is quite nice. So if it could ever be a situation where you need to reach out to a couple of people to do some sponsors in there, I wouldn't mind. Do you know what I mean?
That's a proper summertime drink, though, man, that you're having there.
Yeah. It is. It's carnival.
That's a life drink, man.
It's a life drink.
That's facts. That is facts.
Here at Top Tier, we don't have seasons. We've got just life. We talk about life. We talk about events. We talk about what's going on.
That's it, man.
That's it. We make it interesting.
Because we're interesting people.
That's it. But yeah, man, why don't you kick it off then? Kick it off.
Well, I think it's good because we all went to the same school as well. For those that don't know, big up everybody went to the same school who knows who we are. I don't know if you should shout out school. Should we shout out school?
Nah.
Start getting the ops at your house, man. Do you know what I mean? Nah, okay, all right, we'll keep it. But yeah, we all went to the same school, innit? So we've grown up with Ryan's just Spanish, bro. All right. He went into the background, didn't it? Literally 2 seconds. We went to the same school, and I guess now...
Yeah, man. In fact, me and Emil went to the same primary school as well, man.
Yeah, man.
Snap.
Yeah,
that's mad.
That's mad. I know. And before this, we hadn't seen each other for I don't know how long.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Good way to come back, man.
Yeah, come back strong, man.
That's it.
Trust, man, it's crazy. And that's why it's mad that obviously you might see some like parents and that who still ain't friends with like who they grew up with, obviously for various reasons, isn't it? But it's just like, it's one of those things which is like quite lucky, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Still be here chatting, and it's still the same vibes as when you were a kid, just chatting about different shit. That's it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'll crack on anyway. In terms of what I was going to say, and just ask you guys really, because with everything that's going on in the world right now, like school time for kids now, I do feel for them, but like now is so different to when we were school kids, innit? Do you know what I mean? And we're just busting bare jokes in it. So I just want to kind of just open the table out there and just chat about like, what's your funniest moment like that you remember in school, innit? Like if you could, anyone can go, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot of memories, you know. That's a lot of memories, man.
Trust.
GCSE years, they had a lot of jokes times, man.
Yeah.
I think I guess I've got my story of like what pretty, I wouldn't say too crazy, but I mean it's probably one of the wildest things that I did in school.
Okay.
So
mate.
Spill the beans, mate.
Like that, mate.
Spill the beans, man.
Okay. So it's basically I don't know if you guys remember, we had the software in school that the teachers had to use to monitor everyone's computers. It was called Ranger Remote Control. Do you remember where the teachers used to be able to see each kid's computer screen and control it, show them how to do something?
Yeah.
Ryan, you're looking confused. You don't remember?
Mate, nah. Oh, this is new to me.
Listen, because this is because you had a life in high school. I didn't have a life in high school. So listen. So I always wanted to get my hands on this software because you could just fuck with anyone who's on the same network, which is the whole school. So one day we were in science, and our teacher went out, and I knew she had it on her computer. And the only way, because like the kids' computers all had just the because you needed the server and you needed the client, and obviously all the kids' computers had the client, and all the teachers' computers had the server. And I knew you could just drag the files onto a memory stick and run it off of there.
My days, son.
So she went out the room, and bro, listen, this teacher was the worst. She wasn't even a teacher. She was I won't name any names because she might still be at the school. But she used to not teach us. She used to just go out of the room, print off some worksheets, come back and just give them to the kids and get us to do the
what subject was it then?
Science.
Oh mate.
Science.
So she left, and I knew.
Man, I'm trying to think of all the science teachers we had now.
Oh man, I'll tell you after. Yeah. I'll tell you off air. But she I knew like roughly how long it takes for her to go and print off these worksheets. It's because a big class, like 30 people. So I knew, like, bro,
you're plotting for time, trust me, man.
Patterns up. I was sitting there, I was just like the exact time. Like,
I was sitting there knowing like today's the day. Ranger remote control. So she left the room. As soon as she left the room, I got my memory stick out, sat down in front of the class, I just put my memory stick in. The kids were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was just like, "Just shut up, don't distract me." And I went and onto the computer, found all the bits, dragged it onto my memory stick, sat back down with good time, loads of time left, gathered myself. She came back, cool, did the class, everything. And then later that day, I found the power of Ranger remote control. So we spent ages just fucking with the sixth formers and all the older kids, because they used to sit in the common room playing all these like Tetris and stuff on the computers. So I used to take control of their computers, or like still let them play, but like they'll be playing Tetris. So you see the little piece like slowly coming down. And then just before it got to the thing, I pressed like left or something. I just completely fucked their game.
You're a troll. That is a troll.
And it got to the point where like I keep doing it, and they carried on playing. So they thought obviously there must be something wrong with the game, but they carried on playing, and it would just get to the point where I just hold down and just make all the pieces just like rain down. So that's basically how it started. And one day I got a bit too big for my boots, and there was this porn site that we used to be able to access in school called, I don't know if it still exists, it was called bustyblondes.eu.
I think I know the story, innit? I think I know the story.
Oh, yeah, it might. I mean, it was the talk of the town. Do you know what I mean? It was, no. But,
don't call it Ranger for no reason, son.
But yeah, one day the computer I logged onto, like I took control of, happened to be what I didn't know, it was a teacher's computer, and it was hooked up to the big interactive smart.
It was my form, bro.
Was it your form?
Yeah.
You remember this happening?
Yeah. I remember this happening, but I just remember I didn't know who it was at the time. That's what it's like until you said the story. That I was like, oh,
well, that's it. Basically, yeah, I know I've been going on for ages, but what happened was...
was this the... No, go.
Oh, yeah, mate, I mean...
It was that teacher, innit? It was that teacher, you probably think...
The English teacher?
Nah,
not English teacher.
Oh, this is a different story then.
Was there two situations in the same thing in the school? With the porn site?
She was a French teacher. She was a French teacher. But anyway, I loaded up. I didn't know it was connected to this whiteboard, and I loaded up bustyblondes.eu. And then apparently the whole class just went crazy because it's just showing it to the whole class. And then I opened up a random Word document that was on the desktop because I wanted to be able to communicate with whoever I'm fucking with. So I pulled up a Word document and started typing some bullshit like, "Oh, I am your nightmare, the end of the world, blah blah blah." And then apparently the teacher took this as me trying to delete schoolwork, And
they're trying to pre it, innit? That's what they're trying to do.
Well,
they're like, you basically should never have done that, innit? And they're trying to just pin another thing on you, like, oh, what? You could have stole this information or saps or some shit.
Oh, mate, I'm gonna give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But apparently she ran straight out of the room and went and like started shouting like, we've been hacked. And then like apparently all hell broke loose. And then all that happened from that was I got an hour detention after school on a Friday.
Those were long.
What happened in that detention, because everyone had heard, especially the IT department, had heard about what had happened, and head of IT, in Mr. P, he came over.
Waste man, that guy.
He loved me though, because I was a computer nerd, so he was like, right, well, this kid's obviously
probably trained you, mate.
well, mate, I was sitting in detention in the canteen for the hour detention.
Yeah.
A couple of teachers came up to me and said, "Oh, you should be, think about what you've done." And then
ashamed of yourself, mate.
Well, but this dude, Mr. P, comes over and he asked me if I want to do A-level ICT. I'd be a good...
Mate, he's trying to recruit you. For all you know, he could have been fucking anonymous, mate. Like, who knows? Like, that's how it starts. Wow.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know that was a long one, but I mean, that's probably...
That's good.
I didn't fuck about too much in school, man. I wasn't that much of a fuck about. I used to chat shit in class and stuff, but I never did anything mad. But that's probably the maddest thing I did.
No, 100%, mate. 100%. What about you, Ryan?
Hey, I don't even remember many of my stories like that, man.
I know. We just have bare jokes things in the quiet area, innit? That's where we all kind of like hang around. Like it's called the quiet area. That's what it was.
It was called the quiet area, but it was far from a quiet area.
Nah, it was.
Dude, like we used to do like roast sessions there, like break and lunch.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mate, there's a story that people have told me, but I don't remember it. So we're in a quiet area, just chilling here, chatting, roasting each other, and then my guy comes out with this thing. I used to be kind of chubby back then, kind of fat back then. So in my mind, he must have come at me talking about I'm fat or something. And my response, apparently, because I don't even remember this, was like, "Oh, bro, look at you. What are you going to talk about with your 4 teeth?" But the thing is,
who was the guy with the 4 teeth though? I can't remember who that was, but I remember this. Yeah,
but that's the thing. I don't remember that at all, fam. I don't remember that at all. But I've heard like 5 different people tell me about this story, and I'm like, wow, it sounds like something I'd say, but I don't remember saying it. So
it's probably because of like, I guess the amount of times you said something mad in it. Because back then, and we all used to roast each other in it. So
everyone, mate.
Bro, maths lessons. Like, remember?
Can we say these people's names, fam?
I don't know if we can say their names in it. We'll call it, like, I'll say like C in it or something like that, or B. Like,
I know you're going with the fun hands in
it. Because this was in that we had supply teachers, because our maths class was just, let's be honest in it. We got to the point like, it was just like, there's no hope, bruv. Like, there's no hope with us. If we pass our GCSEs,
I passed my.
Me too. But it was like, these teachers were like, we're here, but it's like, if you pass and you know what you're doing, if not, like, it's your last chance, bruv. It? Like, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
It was one of them where we would just turn up. I think it was like after lunch most times. We'd just turn up. Last lesson of the day most of the times. Who cares at that point, man?
Yeah.
Just there for the jokes, and then do a little bit of work.
It was just bants, innit? That whole lesson, all the time. Because
you was there.
Yeah.
Me, man, like Bori was there. C as well. There was enough people there, man.
It was like there was the mandarin, and there was the girls as well, wasn't it? There was like, because we all like.
Were you two in the same maths class then?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
jealous,
it was
man. My maths class was dry, man.
But you was in the nerd class. That's what it was, man.
No, I was in set 2. I was like the nice middle ground.
Nerd, mate. Look at this guy, nerd.
Plain smooth sailing. What are you talking about?
He was going places, man.
I know. I was gliding through school, man. I was just kind of like hovering in limbo.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what happened. I think when it got to like, was it year 9? Was it year 9? When then everything just switched, didn't it? I think it was when Kid had come out, and then everything just switched in terms of just attitude.
Sick movie, man.
Because everyone was, I don't know.
Rascal. He's just a rascal.
Bad film.
Jeez.
Bad film. I watched that the other day. It's awesome. Yeah.
Still holds up, man. Still holds up.
Amazing film.
But no. The guy with the 4 teeth. Remember E?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't him, though.
No, it was him.
Yeah, well, what? He didn't.
Yeah,
his teeth weren't that bad.
He didn't have 4 teeth, bro, but there was teeth missing. A lot of teeth missing.
Oh, right.
Okay, and then that's what happened.
Bro, if you ever see this, man, I'm joking. I love you, man.
It's all up, man. It's all up. But at the time, it was a roasting season. But yeah, I didn't finish the story about the bun hands, bro.
Oh yeah.
sorry, yeah. But no, because like we always used to roast each other, and then in lesson we're like, right, you're not gonna be able to take this, innit? Because we tried to get quite smart with how we can roast each other or chat without the teachers just getting bare pissed off and shouting at us and kicking us out and that. And so like, what we did, we started to draw. We started getting creative with this now, innit? Like draw and roast each other, innit? So I was like, that's the reason why, innit? So I started a drawing, innit? And then like, he's on the other end of the classroom. We say, hey, pass that, you pass this paper down, and then I'll get it. That's dead, innit? And I show it to Ryan, innit? And then like, obviously, because he's near me, it's like, bruv. And he's like, nah, man.
Wait, who's C? Go on, tell us who C is.
No, we can't say his name on there, innit?
Just first name, bro. No, there's no.
Nah, trust me, we'll leave it.
Like, all right.
It's not even that deep. He probably won't care, innit? But like, we'll leave it.
I just try to figure out who it is. I just can't.
You know who it is. You know who it is. He lives close to you, innit? He's got a brother.
I'll think about it.
You know who he is. He's mad then. You know who he is, innit?
All right. Okay. Cool. I'll think about it.
He chills out with R. I'm just going through the alphabet. Anyway, we'll say after. Right. So I drew him basically. We used to go to this place, yeah, because he used to be quite like big at the time, innit? Like quite big at the time as well. And he used to love this place, bro. Like he'll know, innit? He'll know I'm chatting absolutely right.
He knows true.
Yeah. So we always used to go to Dallas Chicken, bro, at the top. As we all know that place. Chicken steak burger for £2. Are you mad? You come to this where I'm at. I'm in Reading right now. Yeah, you go to like down the road, £7. I had that meal today. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway. I'm not trying to go too long on this anyway. But he loved this place, yeah. So I drew a picture with him with bun hands. So his hands were circle, bruv. Yeah, and he was round like Humpty Dumpty, and then. He had chicken Dallas boxes for shoes, bruv.
Liberties, fam. Liberties, mate.
Yeah, there was no coming back after that, innit?
Dude, I remember this. He had no comeback, man. He came back, he was like, bro, what's this? Trying to fire it off like it's nothing. Man, we ripped him still, man.
Everyone was laughing, bruv, innit? It's like, you can't shade that off. You can't. We all know it's true, bruv, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like,
bro, man sitting at the table with his hands like this, innit? Hands on the table like this. And it's like, bro, look at his hands as well, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, kids are mean, bruv, innit? Kids are mean. Like, if you really do.
You see how it's changed, man. You see how it's changed, because back then you were drawing that stuff. Now it would all be Snapchat. Mate, true, honestly, true. I'm so glad I'm not in high school now, because the amount of roasting and ripping into each other there must be on things like Snapchat, Instagram stories, man. I'm so glad I don't have to witness that.
Yeah, man.
Or like experience that rather. Yeah, fuck that.
It's true. But it's mad. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like in terms of like, because kids having phones from like early age, Instagram, Snapchat. Like you got, bruv, at that age you could send gifts to people. Do you know what I mean? Like we only find out, obviously we're in this generation and so you can kind of keep up with the times, bruv. But it's like, it's mad. I don't even want to know what they're going to be like in, 10 years time. Probably like flying flying cars or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they're all going to be SpaceX employees.
Yeah. Elon Musk, mate.
Elon's crew.
Elon's Tusk, mate.
Bro, listen.
Yo, look at Will's died. Will's died, fam.
Oh, but kid you not though, he had a baby. Like, was it last year? You said, I think. Yeah, with Grimes. Yeah, the baby. Yeah, like bless him. I don't like obviously need to speak bad, brother, names and that. But like, I'm just gonna straight out say it. Fuck it. Like, what's the baby's name again?
I'm googling it.
Tell me, please, mate, because I ain't got a clue.
I've got. Do you know what? I've got it here. I wrote it down.
How do you pronounce it, fam?
I know.
Right. So it's is it Xavier? You're right. But how can you tell this is Xavier?
No.
Is that
that's
it?
a different. No, that's a different.
Oh, okay. No, it's not. Okay, I'll tell you the name of the baby. RVH. Yeah. It's XAEA -X11, bruv. That's the baby, bruv.
Hyphen.
I got a different one here on the on thingy. It's XAEA -12.
Oh, okay, so 12. Yeah, X11.
But still, how do you pronounce that name?
Bruv, your baby isn't
pronounce that.
Your baby's a number plate, bruv.
Oh my days!
You're sending your baby to school as a number plate. What is going on?
I just want to know, like, how did it even come to that situation where that's the name, man?
A lot of acid.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna name my kid whatever you lot just said, and that's gonna stick, and it's fine.
Well, the thing. Oh no! All right, Morph, you're right. So they had to change the name because the California, the state of California, doesn't allow numbers in a name, so he had to go for the Roman numerals. So 12 is now XII.
Oh my days!
No, I mean, live free.
Yeah,
land of the free, home of the brave.
Makes perfect sense. And he owns Tesla, mate, so you can, I guess. Hey,
I rate him, man. I like invested some stocks in his, some shares in his company a while back, and I'm just seeing it rise, fam.
Well, that's what's happened.
Thank you, my guy.
There you go.
Wait, did you just say you've got shares? You've got shares in his?
Well, yeah, I bought some shares, like not a lot, but it's gone up a hell of a lot, man. So appreciate it, Elon.
And that's because the Senate went to the Democrats, so that's what spiked the rise in his shares. Because I think Democrats are more likely to kind of give the go ahead for electric, like renewable energy and stuff like that. But well, that's what I read anyway. But either way, happy news! You've just made some buck, mate. You can invest it back into this show then.
Oh,
yeah.
Give it, come in, right here.
That's what we're saying. And that way, I could get a better background as well, because that thing wasn't working when we tried that earlier. So,
that's BTS, man. That's BTS.
Yeah. But that's it, though, that you invested in Tesla. I swear you can invest in Amazon as well now. I've seen invest in that. So. It's probably worth doing.
Good old Jeff.
Good old Bezos, mate.
Bezos.
I put that question on my Instagram the other day, didn't I? About if you were, I asked this round as well. I don't know, Pixie, you answered it, didn't you? I know you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, what was the question again?
There was 3 options.
Yeah.
First
the Amazon one. Oh, that's it. I remember that. Right. Is that, would you own Amazon, but you can't buy any of your own products from Amazon? That's the question to you, RVH, because Hicks has answered it.
Would I own Amazon, but not buy products from Amazon?
You can't buy any products from Amazon if you were to own Amazon.
Can other people buy them for me?
Yeah, like you own Amazon, isn't it? It's still Amazon. Like nothing changes there, but you just can't buy it from your own place. That's one of the options.
Yeah.
That's one of the options.
Yeah,
oh, there's more options. Oh,
yeah. The next option was that you have to watch the entire catalogue of Netflix for 50k, right, in one sitting. Yeah. So you have to watch. You can obviously, like, I don't know, you're attached to a drip or something, bruv. Like,
dead.
That's what
I'm not. Nah. Option 2 is dead. Amazon's not. I mean, Netflix
50K.
ain't even all that, bro.
50K,
50K,
bruv.
dead that. Nah.
It's not that bad, is it? Like, you just be attached to a drip, bruv. You got your like microwave on the side, yeah, with your like chicken. Like, you're calm, bruv, innit? Do you know what I mean? A whole scene, you can fall asleep in it, but it just means you have to restart the show again. Like, it's not that deep, bruv. Right, next one. Next one is that you have to eat pasta and only pasta for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a year, and you get, I think it was 50k as well.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna increase that because that seems a bit dead. Like, I'm gonna increase that sum. It's your lucky day, mate. Right, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner pasta. You can, and I'll say this as well. You can be creative with the pasta, but that's
so I can make lasagnas. Or is it just like pasta only?
Not that creative, bruv. No. You can have some.
I can make a pasta bake or something going on, you know.
No. Just
Bro, how can you say creative? How can you say creative, but I can't make a pasta bake?
Yeah, he's saying to be creative, and he's just shutting everything down.
Yeah.
Carbonara, then, bruv. Like, what are we having?
Hey, you're gonna
spaghetti, IKEA meatballs, and ketchup.
Yeah, no, but you're right with the ketchup. You can mix the sauce. You can just mix the sauce. That's it.
Bang a couple of Lloyd Grossmans.
Mate, start getting imaginative with it, innit? Like, you have ketchup, just pretend it's like Thousand Island sauce, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, just switch up. But
and I gotta eat 3 meals a day.
Yeah, that's all you can eat. And like, it doesn't matter about the size of the pasta. If you have a small bowl, you can have a big bowl. Like, it doesn't matter. You have unlimited pasta, bro. Right? So there's that.
Pasta's kind of peng though, man. Pasta's nice.
Hey, there you go. And you can mix the pasta as well. Hello. You can have whole meal pasta. You can have
Listen. I can mix different pastas, but I can't make a pasta bake.
No, because that's too much in it. That's like that's
mate,
premium. That's premium.
Mate,
You're about to get
that's premium.
why are we even still discussing this? The option is clearly A.
No, wait. I didn't say the sum of money in it. It's not 50k anymore. It goes up. It goes up just because the stakes are high.
I'd rather own Amazon and never buy them.
But wait, just hear the
story,
sum.
bruv.
But if I say
richest man in the world versus 100 grand and pasta for the rest of your life.
Okay, all right. I was going to say 100 grand in the city.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well there you go, mate. The choice is clear: 100 grand and pasta versus owning Amazon. Yet you're not allowed to buy anything from Amazon. That's calm.
Mate, it's got to be Amazon, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, if I'm as I said to you before, right? If I'm as rich as Jeff, I have no need for anything on Amazon. To me,
true say.
To me, everything sold on Amazon is cheap shit. That to me, not right now, but if I was a billionaire, like a multi-billionaire, I would look at Amazon products and be like,
yeah, of course.
Like that would be my face. Right?
That's the face. Just like
it's like, why would I go for Amazon if I could go to Harrods? Like
the actual face, bro. The actual face.
Oh, dude, that's jokes.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. That's why that is the right answer. That is the right answer.
That's the right answer. Mate, who picked the pasta? Who picked pasta?
You know what? You will be surprised. Yeah. No. Like, there are some people out there who pick different answers, and like, big love to them because they follow me in that. Do you know what I mean? Saying on a bad mouth or anything. But there were some people who picked different answers. But the obvious answer, I would have said, in my opinion,
the Amazon
is the Amazon one. Yeah. Facts.
So
say you get little Kev down the road to make you a TV, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you pay him,
make you a TV.
Yeah, like, or a cable. Like just someone that, like figure of speech, and it's someone down to
Oh,
right, yeah.
Not literally head down the road. It's gonna go maybe.
I was like, who the fuck do you know? Like, do you know?
Mate, because you said it so casually as well. Like,
yeah, my mate down the road. Yeah, he makes TVs for a living.
He's a technical genius, mate. He's been doing it all his life. Yeah. So yeah, man, that was the questions, mate. Really.
Definitely Amazon, mate.
I think so.
Definitely the Amazon choice.
Amazon's the one, man.
100%, mate. 100%.
I've just come across this thing. I went on what's trending on Twitter just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
It says Nicki Minaj agrees to pay Tracy Chapman $450,000 to settle copyright lawsuit. Because Chapman sued Minaj for sampling her song "Baby Can I Hold You" in the 2018 track "Sorry," even after the rapper was denied permission.
Damn, Nicki Minaj. Man. She don't care, man. She don't play.
What's she playing at, man?
What's she gonna? She's gonna go through the whole like lawsuit thing. When she's got the piece of pay.
She's agreed. She's agreed to pay.
Yeah.
She's agreed to pay $450,000, which, to be fair, for Nicki Minaj,
it's not a lot for her, I think.
Like, for her, it's chump change for her.
She's got dividends.
That's pennies, mate. Chucking at Tracy Chapman, like, take it.
Yeah,
go and take it and get lost.
$450,000. I wipe my ass for $450,000.
That's loose change, man.
That's loose change.
Loose change. Yo. So wait, hold on. So she tried getting the sample, and they told her no, and she still went with it.
Yeah, she still made the tune, and then she got flagged for copyright or whatever.
Yes, so, Nicki Minaj.
That's it. Just rag on it. Fuck it. Do it. If you get found out, you got paid, then just pay. Like. But I'm not saying me do it because I know like we're musicians, innit? So no, we don't. Yeah, we're not trying to put ourselves on blast. If we sample something, same shit. You find us. You
have to find us first, and then
because we ain't got $400,000 like that, innit? I'm no cap.
But no, that's true though, man. Because I was watching. Big shout out to Producer Grind podcast as well. I tune into them like every week, and they always have really cool people on there dropping gems. But a lot of people, like a lot of producers, have been saying, like, just make the track. If it's an obscure sample, make the track and just hope for the best. But if something does happen and they do want money from you, hopefully the track that you've made has become successful enough for whatever they're asking for wouldn't be that much of a hit. But I don't know how much I want to follow that kind of.
No.
That's playing with fire.
Trust me. Because there's been there's been bare situations, man, when like there's artists who've like released a song. It's their first song and they're already, let's say, not even in a label yet, but they've got enough backing behind them, like through what DSPs or something like distribution promotion or something like that. That their tune goes million plays or something. And then you've got Mr. Sueman or lawyer or whatever, solicitor at the door saying you owe this fees, bruv. Mr. Waste, yeah. knocking at your door, asking you for what? Couple bags. And at these times there, you ain't got that money in it. And that does happen.
That, man.
And you know, it's probably easier now. Yeah, it's easier now for like some artists to probably get like notice if you've got the money to back yourself to do that. Then back in the day, when it was closed doors and it was like literally just majors, and that was it. Do you know what I mean?
That's why we got.
Yeah, true.
That's
why we got him because he.
Have you heard his album?
No, I haven't actually listened to it.
I refuse to play that shit, bro.
Why not?
I just ain't listened to it. I ain't listened to it.
Bro, I ain't never listened to anything he's made, man. I don't even know what the guy's on.
Yeah. No,
I'm waiting for someone to recommend anything of his to listen to, mate. But no one in my life has said, "Yeah, we'll listen to this."
Well, he did that track with Nicki Minaj, didn't he?
Nicki Minaj did song with him.
Yeah. Video and everything.
What happened was that him and his team paid I don't know, a lot of money, and for her to make the track with him, and then the music video and everything. And I've heard stories from people who were behind the scenes at the video shoot saying that she just had no time for him. She wasn't there to be friendly. She wasn't there to really give him the time of day.
It was merely a business transaction.
Yeah, she was there to do the job, get the money, and fuck off. And
mate, she's just about the music, man.
Well, she's about the music, mate. She's not even the same level as this guy.
That's what I'm thinking as well. Like,
yeah. But business transaction wise, it is. Yeah, I guess it's more. I don't know. That's an easy sell for her if that's what she wanted to do. Like, it's not even a clout thing.
Of course, I mean, it's like
I'm not saying that's right, but like,
no. I mean, obviously, people should be free to do whatever they want to do.
Mate, that was strictly business, nothing less, nothing more.
Yeah, that's it. But I just thought it was funny hearing that, you know, the people who were working on set were saying that, like, she doesn't fuck with his kid. Like at all.
Oh, mate.
Straight, just pied, Boyd.
Try to beg her there. She ain't even feeling it, man.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, man.
You see, I know that was rough. Time ago as well, isn't it? But
that's rough.
Charlie Sloth, innit? Like, he, so 6ix9ine sent him a DM, and Charlie Sloth put this up as well. This is time ago. But I remember seeing this. And it's like, 6ix9ine saying, yo, when are you going to have me down to, like, spray some fire in the booth or something? And he's like, I only have people who can actually rap. And just left it like that. And his DMs, bruv. Hide. That must have stank, bruv, innit? Oi, allow it.
That was him trying to dip his toe into the UK scene and just being...
Wow.
Just like, nah,
getting parred by Charlie Sloth as well, man. Oh, that's harsh, mate.
That's literally, everyone in the UK wants to rap, wants to go on fire in the booth, bro. And in the US as well, that's their, like, what's it called? It's not even like it's your go pass, isn't it? If you come to the UK and you're like from the States or something, like you have to, if you're a rapper, and you have to go on Charlie Sloth, innit? And that's like,
that's your entry point.
100%. Like, we're here repping where we're from. We're coming here to the UK because we want to show you what we're about. Charlie Sloth, innit? That guy didn't get through the gate, bruv. He didn't even get through the gate. He got shut down by DMs.
My guy should have just left him on red, mate, and leave it at that, man.
Oh, do you know what? That would have been more of a par in it if he left him on red. That's the ultimate disrespect, in it. We all know it. Everyone's been left already in this room. You know what that means, isn't it?
Hundreds of times.
Countless.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Who's leaving you on red though? Who's leaving you on blue, man?
Oh, come on, man. Like,
mate, for me, it's on like Instagram and stuff. Like DMs, me trying to DM like artists and producers trying to work with them and stuff. Yeah, they'll just like read the message and then just not get back to me. But I mean, but you know what? Nah, I mean, it's not. I don't take it personally because, to be honest, like me being the low level sort of producer I am at the moment, like obviously not having done that much or got many placements or anything like that. For me, it's like sort of. Even I'm finding that I'm saying no to a couple of people because at that moment in time, I was still really busy doing certain bits. So I couldn't do it for them. I don't even want to imagine how busy these people that I hit up are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
They've got an actual reason and I can understand they're busy. They probably have tons of people flooding their DMs and stuff. So, I mean, there's no hard feelings. Like everyone's doing their thing.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Got to put it out there,
mate. You gotta try as well, man. If you don't put yourself out there, then you ain't gonna make any progress, any movements anyway.
There's no pain or gain in it. Like it's like that.
But it makes me think: do I have to? Should we all like dye our hair multicolored and get those rainbow grills? Like, is that the way now?
That's what we got to do, bro?
Got to do what it takes.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though. Like it wasn't like just echoing your point about the whole even just reaching out. Like you got to do it as because if you don't, then you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. Something might come from it, something might not. But I'll tell you, like there's one time I did this like freestyle, And then basically, like, one of the artists were part of the freestyle like promotion sort of thing that they were doing for it, and I did a freestyle in relation to that. I ain't gonna name no names, but you get the point, innit? And then I basically sent in the thing, left it on red. So cool, it is what it is, isn't it? That's that. It's doing its thing. I go into the guy's live, bro. I'm like, yo, you check this out. Yeah? And he's like, no, I don't think I did, man. Send it over, innit? I send it over. He leaves it on red again, bro. He left it on red again, innit? I was like, you know what? All right, cool, we keep it moving, innit? We keep it moving. Like, I didn't really need to go through the effort of going on your live to tell you that, but it does make you feel like a dickhead, innit? It does make you feel like a dickhead, but you keep on moving, innit? That's the method.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, these things happen. And if it's not for them at end times, if you believe in yourself, and this is like the whole thing about just keep on going, not to preach, but keep on going, like, it will happen some way or the other. There'll be another opportunity that's just around the corner. You never know, and if you keep focusing.
Always, mate, always.
100%.
Keep grinding, mate. You'll see opportunities.
Thanks. Mate, this rum's going down nicely. I need to stop drinking as fast as I do, innit? This is
Friday, man.
It's Friday. You're going to get high.
We're in lockdown number 2, officially.
You're going to get high. You ain't got shit to do.
You ain't got shit to do because it's Friday.
Do you know what? Well, this has been the Top Tier show. I've been Morph.
Fixer.
RVH.
And this has been us. I don't know what I was saying. I was just blank, bro. I was like, what? This has been us. Let's go around the table again. Right? Okay. That's been episode 1, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah.
Yeah, man.